Hey guys, what's up? Plastic Guy here, coming back with another figure review, and today we're taking a look at this new Mafex Spider-Man figure. I absolutely love the look of the Mafex Spidey. We previously took a look at the previously released one on the channel, the reissue, and I really like that figure. It is probably my favourite 6-inch Spider-Man figure, and yeah, I really wanted to pick this new repaint up. Same classic mold but with some different colours going on, and because I like that Spidey so much, I couldn't say no to this. So he's finally arrived. He's literally just arrived right now, and I wanted to open him up, take a closer look, and I definitely wanted to post a video here on the channel of that. So here we are. Let me know down in the comment section below what your favourite 6-inch Spider-Man figure is, and while you're down there guys, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, and let's not wait any longer. Let's take a closer look at this repaint Mafex Spidey. So here it is in the box, and straight away we can see a difference, as here is the previously released Spider-Man and much bigger box. This one I think looks a lot better. It is a bit wider, but it is a lot slimmer, and it just looks really neat. I really like it. I like the upgrade, and let's take a closer look at it. We get the Amazing Spider-Man, Mafex, Marvel, Medicom at the front, wee image of Spider-Man. We then get a bit of a display going on. Really like the Spider-Man image up the top left. 185 Mafex, so this is Spider-Man 185, and this is Spider-Man 075. 6-inch Marvel. This is the top here, couple different Spider-Man logos. We get an image of the product on the side, another Spider-Man logo, a different image on this side here, the back of the box with a few different poses showing off what comes with the figure, the front, back, different heads, couple web accessories. Yeah, really like this smaller box, but let's get to the figure. Just quickly, the figure does come with a stand. I've got plenty of flight stands out and in use at the moment, so I'm going to keep this one in the packaging for the time being. But yeah, important to note, we do get a flight stand with this new Spidey. And then we get these web accessories that come with their own wee container bit at the back of the box. I believe these web accessories are just the same as what we've seen before, so we will just take a quick look. We get this kind of open topped one here. It comes with the wee port that you can shove in the top there. I'm not 100% sure how you use it. I've not used it in the past, but I do know it ports at the top. But yeah, I really like the design of these webs. I think they look really nice. You get two short ones, two medium length ones. So this is one of the short ones, and I do like the design. I like how it wraps around. I've actually ordered a bunch of bendable wire, and I'll hopefully make my own web accessories. If they turn out good, I might make a wee video on it, who knows. But these ones are ace. I really like the medium ones. They're pretty straight. The smaller ones kind of go out a wee bit, but the longer ones seem to kind of keep a bit more straight, so I do like that. Like the design again, very similar. And then we get the long one, which is probably my favourite because it slots into the alternate hand and you can get them holding it pretty well. So I do really like that. So nothing really new here. The colour seems to be pretty much the same sculpt, but definitely happy to get all those web accessories. And then we get the figure out of the packaging. He does come with some interchangeable feet, so these are the same as before. They have the magnets at the bottom, which I think is pretty cool. I do like how we get that option with the magnets. We get two of them. This one just kind of came out the peg. But yeah, magnet feet. We get the magnet hands, of course. Couldn't get the feet without the hands there. So they're the open hands. We then get the hands that hold the web. So the web that I said was my favourite, that slots into these hands pretty nicely. I do like that combo of the web and the web holding hands. We get the web slinging hands, which always look good. Then we get the relaxed hands here, which I really like. I like how these just kind of drop down, really natural looking. And then we get the open hands without the magnets, if I can get them there. which look really good as well. Really clean. I think this one looks a lot more crisp with the black lines on the figure. I feel like the previous release with the kind of black wash, it was a bit smudgy in places, and this one just looks a lot more crisp, a lot cleaner, so it is pretty cool. I do like the difference in colours, so that brings me to the new figure. I really liked the re-release. I really liked the original. I don't have the very first original 075 Spidey, but I like all these releases. I think they all look great. I don't know what I prefer between this one and the older one. It will take me a wee while to play around and really see what one I prefer, because both look fantastic. The colours on this are just so nice. I mean, that brighter blue, very comic looking, it's awesome. I do love it. But I do have a problem with this figure, and I'm sure you've probably already noticed it. What is going on here? It looks like kind of silver dry brushing, but I have no idea how it would have got there, because there's not any silver on this figure, and it is really irksome, man. Like, I'm a wee bit gutted. It is a bit standout-ish. I've tried to just rub it off, but I don't know, it's not coming off, and my eye's drawn to it every time, and it's really bugging me, man. But it is pretty small. I mean, compared to the rest of the figure, I don't know, it's maybe not super noticeable. I'll probably just get used to it. But talking about how clean and crisp the figure is, and then to get this bit of smudging going on at the bottom of the face, really annoying. This isn't a cheap figure either, so yeah, bummed me out a wee bit. But overall, this thing looks fantastic. Yeah, the web lines are so they pop. They look so good on this red. The blue is unreal. You can see the back of the figure. Everything just looks how it should be, and I love it. I love the darker, shiny blue of the original, and I think this is just a great alternative. I'm really happy to have both, and I don't think I'll be able to choose a favourite. They both look fantastic, and with that being said, I'll get to comparing them pretty soon. This head sculpt's my favourite, which is so annoying. If the smudge was on the other one, I wouldn't have cared that much, but this one is definitely my favourite out of the two. It looks really good. Just the same mold as the previous release. It is really just the colours that have changed. Logo looks so solid there. All the web lines super solid. Loving the blue, and yeah, I mean, nothing we've not seen before, just those fantastic new colours. The other head sculpt we'll quickly take a look at, just in case, you know, there's maybe some silver smudging on it, but nothing that I could see. It does look good. In fact, it looks great. This one looks really nice, because a couple criticisms I had off the last 075 Spidey, I wasn't really expecting the like slight paint application issues. This one looks a lot better. This one looks a lot more crisp, and yeah, definitely don't have those same complaints. It is really just a shame that there seems to be a bit of smudging going on at the bottom of the face mask, but I'll stop talking about that. So one thing that definitely bugs me about this figure is that we don't get a Peter head sculpt, and that is really annoying, because we have this fantastic Peter sculpt from the previous Spider-Man release, and I think it is such a shame that Mafex hasn't thrown this one in there with the new release. So I do want to try and swap these heads over, see what this one looks like on this figure here, see if it works. But yeah, definitely a bit bummed that we don't get another Peter head sculpt with this figure, because I don't think that this one is much cheaper than the previous release, if cheaper at all. So yeah, a bit sad that we don't get a Peter sculpt. But here we go. Here is the 075 Peter head sculpt on this new 185 figure. This is the 185 neck. I just popped the head off the original neck, and it fits on real nicely, and I think it looks really good. So once again, it is a shame that we do not get a new Peter head sculpt with this, or even just the same Peter head sculpt with this figure, because it looks awesome. That does look really good. And so here is a side-by-side of the reissued 0.75 with the repaint here, and then the new 185 with the total new colours. And as I mentioned earlier, I think both of these look amazing. Both are fantastic looking. It is going to be so hard to pick a favourite, and I don't think I really even need to pick a favourite here. I think both are fantastic looking figures, and I'm really happy to have both of them. Here is our new Mafex Spidey next to an AliExpress £15 knockoff, and I still think this knockoff isn't too bad, especially for the price mark. You get that mostly Mafex look with it. It definitely has a few issues in the joints. I've had to glue a couple things on this figure, but I mean, for the money it's not too bad, but you're definitely better off getting the real deal. And for a villain comparison, here is an older Toy Biz Goblin figure. Goblin's my favourite villain. This is definitely my favourite Goblin figure, and these guys look pretty good next to one another despite the age difference. This thing obviously came out years ago. I think the colours on this Goblin are a bit too dark compared to this very bright coloured Spidey, but it doesn't not work. It does look pretty good. For a newer villain comparison, here is our new Spidey next to the latest Marvel Legends Doc Ock, and I do think these guys look really good next to one another. Colours are definitely both bright, they match, contrast well, and yeah, both great sculpts. And then here is our new Mafex Spidey next to a range of the Hasbro Marvel Legends Spider-Man figures, and I do think these newer Hasbro Spidey Legends are really good, and the reason I wanted to put these guys all together is because I still see lots of arguments on Instagram about how Mafex isn't even comparable to Hasbro and Hasbro's trash compared to Mafex, and I have to disagree. I mean, I do think the Mafex Spider-Man is that bit better. I don't think that, you know, these Hasbro Spider-Man figures are better than the Mafex, but we do need to take into account price, and we do need to acknowledge that Hasbro are giving us some quality Spider-Man figures. This new Amazing Fantasy retro, a new Amazing Fantasy mode and the retro modes are really good for Spider-Man poses. I mean, they are so much fun, great range of movement, they look really good. But I will acknowledge, I think the Mafex does look better, and Mafex give us all those accessories that really just make for an all-round great package, and I do think Hasbro consistently miss on the accessory front, the alternate hands, alternate heads. So yeah, we do get these better Hasbro figures that come at a lot cheaper than Mafex, and I do think that they are comparable now to a point, but I do still think the Mafex is that bit better. So I'm not disagreeing with people who are saying the Mafex Spidey is the best, it's the better of out of this bunch, but I do disagree with folks saying that Hasbro's rubbish and in comparison they don't hold up at all. I don't think that that's true. And so there we have it for this new Mafex Spider-Man repainted action figure, and it is a great Spidey, maybe even the best, but I'm not going to give it that top spot. If you didn't have any Spider-Man figures in the collection and you had to go out and buy one, I would probably recommend the 0.75 because it has this great Spidey mold, it has a great paint scheme on it. Even though the paint is different, we get the much brighter blue and red, the crisp lines on this one. I do think the other one is still fantastic. It is as good as this, but it's just going to come down to personal preference, what colours you prefer. But not only does it have the same mold, great paint scheme, all the same accessories, it also has the Peter Parker head sculpt. I've said on the channel before how much I love alter ego head sculpts, and definitely with the character of Spider-Man, Peter Parker plays such a big role in this character's life. I mean, Peter Parker is Spider-Man, but you know what I mean, like the Peter stories and having that identity is so pivotal. What am I? It's been a long day, but it is so important to Spider-Man's story, and the Peter Parker head sculpt that comes with the 0.75 Mafex is amazing, and I really wish we got a Peter Parker head sculpt with this figure here, but we didn't. So I'm going to give the number 1 spot to the 0.75, but this isn't far behind. It looks amazing. I can't wait to play around with this thing. So with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know what you guys think of this figure down in the comment section below. While you're down there, if you could do me a massive favour, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'll leave the link to my Instagram in the description below, where I'll definitely post some pictures of this Spidey over there. And feel free to hop on over to the channel page as well. There are plenty of other videos of figure reviews, and I've been doing sticker pack openings, and we did take a closer look at the 0.75 Spidey not too long ago now, so feel free to check that out. It would mean a lot. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I'll catch yous on the flip flop later. Cheers.